Hello, my name's Kevin Wensley. Thank you for joining me on vlog number 12 of this trip around the United States in our tiny campus launcher. Traveling with me is my wife Claire and our dog Penny. And this particular intro is coming to you from St. Augustine, where we found a nice English pub and it's got a dog-friendly patio and some quite nice beer. So it's all good for us here. This vlog is going to be about our journey from Niagara. We did both the Canadian and the US side, and we do have an opinion about which side is the one that you should be going to view it from. We left Niagara. Our first stop was Cook Forest State Park. It was a bit of a stopgap stopover for us. We weren't really planning on doing much there, but it turned out to be a great place to go for a kayak. So we got a nice open kayak. Claire and I and the dog all fit in nicely. Very skinny water, and there was a grounding that you may have seen in the intro from the last vlog. From the Cook Forest State Park, we then headed further south to the New River National Park. Interesting one, that one. Like some of the others, it's not actually a park per se, but it's a very, very long stretch of river. The New River Gorge does have one very impressive feat of engineering, which is the second longest single-span steel bridge in the world. About 950 feet, I think, above the river, which is great fun to drive across, and one day of the year you can actually walk across it. So we did some biking and hiking there. So then we're heading further south and we're going to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, actually the most visited national park in the country. Some great wildlife things featured there, a couple of bear encounters which were great fun, and a bit scary at times. Staying in the Smoky Mountains, whether the Great Smokies or the Blue Smokies, we went to a town called Asheville, which is an up-and-coming spot. It's a very artsy, very cultured, very culinary, and very beverage-orientated town. I think it's got more breweries per square foot than any other town in the whole country. I have no idea if that's true, but that's the way it felt. And lots of hiking and biking, that kind of stuff. And we also had our 26th wedding anniversary there, and absolutely loved Asheville, and have now continued our journey south. And the next vlog will be about places like Savannah, St. Augustine, and I think there's only one more to go before we end up back in Fort Myers. So we're almost completing the loop. So I'll tell you all about that in the next one. In the meantime, thanks to our supporters, thanks to Salient.net for allowing us to host this blog. Thank you to HighlessYachts.com, who make amazing semi-custom sail yachts that will take you across oceans and fulfill every sailing dream you may ever have. And thanks to you for listening and reading. And until the next time we see each other, or you see me, slant you.